Captain Barbossa once said that a man who tells a story must have a story to tell. So let me tell you a story of peace and with it conflict, a story of friendship and betrayal. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the story of the King's SMP. Oh my god, but Waylon, what do you mean King's SMP? That's not the name of the SMP that's in the video title. What are you talking about? Well, you see, I got like halfway through editing this video, and then they changed the name of the server. Yeah, it used to be King's SMP. Now it's like Sovereign SMP or something. Anyway, I spent like a week editing just that. Well, I spent a week procrastinating, but it took me a long time to get just that intro, so if you could please subscribe, and subscribe to Technoblade, of course, that would help me a lot. And yes, I killed that baby. What are you gonna do about it? It started out like a normal Minecraft SMP, all the players getting resources and forming alliances. I decided to kill this guy for his stuff, and I thought I wouldn't have any other enemies for a while, but then Simple Man the Simpleton here trapped me, so I decided to form an alliance with him to get villagers and gear. Now with decent weapons, I found Simpleman, and we talked out our differences. This is where things get a bit more complicated. You see, up until this point, I've been allied with anyone, not wanting to make any more enemies just yet. At this point, the server was divided into two main teams: Pirate, Shift, Springy, Ninja, and Chip on one team called the Swashbucklers, Ham, Simpleman, and a Quail on another team called the Ominous Team. I was neutral, until one day, the Ominous Team approached me in my home, asking me to join their ranks. I agreed. Now you may be asking, why would I join the team of my greatest enemy? Well, you see, I wouldn't, because this entire time I've actually been in the Swashbucklers, feeding them base cords and information about the Ominous Team. They thought when I was talking to the Swashbucklers that I was merely hiding the fact that I was with them, but in truth, it was all a facade. For years, my machinations lay undetected, while I outmaneuvered them all in this blocky game of chess, slowly but surely overtaking their forces until nothing stood in my way. They were playing Minecraft, while I was playing Death Note. It went on like this for a while, until most of the Swashbucklers, having terrorized the server enough, quit, while the Ominous Team never actually discovered that I was a spy. What followed was an era of peace and tranquility, but all good things must come to an end. They say war is a paradox. That it is both the ultimate display of human organization and the absolute peak of human chaos. When the tides of war ebb, they take with them the organization that they had brought. The SMP was starting to die. Players joined less and less. Ham, the realm owner, decided to counter this phenomenon by hosting an event that would forever change the server's history. People logged on to prepare, not knowing what supplies they would need. But I had an idea. These are the rules of the server. Pretty basic. These are pretty much the rules you'd expect a server to have, but they left out one crucial thing. No duplicating items. But could I really bring myself to abuse a rule like that? Yes. Okay, in my defense, you can't expect me to grind for all those resources like some sort of commoner. No, that's just unacceptable. So I went to that event with a nice, humble 2 stacks of enchanted golden apples and some strength pots I'd stolen from him, practically homeless. I'd arrived to see a huge coliseum, and to my disappointment, it was just a spleef event. Little did we know, this was no ordinary game of spleef. Simpleman and I continued to be best friends while waiting for everyone to arrive when we got the notification. The event would begin shortly. Everyone but me got out a shovel because that's the one thing I hadn't brought, and we began to spleef.
Oh my god, but Waylon, you said this was going to change the server history or something. How is this relevant at all?
Well, you see, as I fall in this hole, I just so happened to notice a quail without his armor on, so, like the good Samaritan I am, I showed him what it was like to be JFK during 1963, nothing new for this server. But then Ham, with both brain cells competing for third place, started attacking me, so I splashed strength and killed him, stealing his netherite armor. Still nothing out of the ordinary, but it gets worse. As they all came down, it seemed like we were chill for a minute, and then they all jumped me, somehow thinking it would work out for them. So with my last few seconds of strength, I circumcised them all, but this time, I deliberately picked up Ham's most prized possession, his mace. So now I have Ham's mace, stacks of god apples, a moron with a stick, but no balls, and 3 nerds who were not happy with me. So like any intelligent individual would in my position, I stashed the mace, fleeing before they could turn my insides into my outsides. The mace was safe in my under chest, and the disappointment on Ham's face was almost as evident as the disappointment Simpleman's father had felt upon seeing his child for the very first time. With my bargain and chip stashed, Simpleman and Ham tried killing me once more. The following battle ensued. It went on like this for half an hour. Yeah, that's right. Turns out that scum Simpleman had been duplicating god apples. Unacceptable. I mean, what kind of lowlife could even duplicate god apples? Could you imagine? What kind of moron? Yeah, we all just got bored and logged off because, well, both sides had stacks of god apples. There was no way either of us were going to win that fight. So we all just hopped on a VC. I tried to record it. Turns out you can't record a VC on an Android device. Don't know why. That's stupid, but pretty much what happened, the gist of it, if you will, is that they wanted their stuff back, and they were mad at me because they had lost a 3v1, and, well, they wanted their stuff back. I did not want to give them their stuff back, so I didn't. I instead offered them a trade that they could get me a full set of enchanted netherite armor. They would also give me 3 wither schools. I would give them their mace and their armor back. Don't know why they agreed to this. I suspected it was a trap, and, well, more on that later. But it was in this VC I revealed that I'd been duping god apples. Simpleman revealed he'd been duping god apples, although both sides pretty much knew it at that point. And when they questioned me about why I wanted the wither heads, well, that's when I revealed that I didn't have the most peaceful intentions for this server, but more on that later. It's also when I revealed my plans for an event that would be far more destructive than I think Ham could cook up. Remember what Technoblade did to Lemanberg? It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be so much worse. Oh, you have no idea. You'll just have to wait and see. It's gonna be bad. Oh, there's a rule against no griefing on the server because people don't want their bases destroyed. There won't be any bases by the time I'm done. There won't even be a continent. 5 minutes later, they had messaged me telling me that they had the items I wanted, and I logged on the server. I went to the ominous team's base, and Ham told me how the trade would go. Me and Ham, both with the items the other wanted, would sit on a boat while a quail would act as a sort of middleman, delivering the items between us. I was pretty much expecting them to scam me, and when I looked over and saw a quail placing blocks in front of the exit, that pretty much confirmed it, so it was no surprise to me what happened next.
Oh my god, but Waylon, if you knew it was a trap, then why would you let them trap you, moron, you fool?
Well, you see, when I went to my ender chest, I never actually got most of my valuable stuff. Sure, I had the mace, but I knew where a trial chamber was. I could get another mace. I was expecting them to kill me, and then I thought we would be chill after that. Yet what I was not expecting was for Simpleton to spawn camp me, demanding the rest of the stuff. Yeah, this lasted like 40 minutes. I am not playing that entire clip. The gist of it is that 3 important things happened. The first, near the beginning of Simpleton's kidnapping of a child, not his first one, mind you, they were all demanding that I just hand over all their stuff, refusing to get me mine. So I decided to tip my hand. I revealed that I could get them the dragon egg. Because of course the dragon egg is valuable. Why wouldn't what is objectively the most useless thing in the game have enough value to make Ham switch sides? Simpleton tried bluffing, but I knew he was merely attempting to deceive me. The second thing that happened was this. Yes, our beloved little Happy Meal placed his shulker right next to a hostage and an ender chest, truly the pinnacle of strategy and intellect. And the third thing that happened, Chip, one of the few remaining swashbucklers, logged on. Also, I broke the bed. Go, 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 go. Freedom, freedom is within my grasp. Go, go, run, run, quickly, run. To the hills we go. Freedom. Nope, Simpleton, go away. Simpleton, I need to escape. No, stop touching kids for a minute and let me go. Oh, god damn it. A few failed escape attempts later, I was forced to employ my 10,000 IQ strategy to ensure Simpleton stops violently molesting me every 5 seconds after respawning. And Chip, like the absolute Chad she is, came to my rescue. After carefully explaining the situation with absolute honesty, Chip bought me enough time to escape. Also, at some point during that conflict, I tricked Ham into giving me 3 wither skulls. Now, I could stop being lazy and try to find that footage, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna do that. Now you may be wondering, but Waylon, why did you offer to give them the dragon egg earlier? You don't have the dragon egg. We saw the inside of your ender chest. Well, guess what? In Bedrock Edition, you can actually get 2 dragon eggs. Yeah, that's right. They may have won. But I never lose. Look at this. Look at this prestigious dragon egg. Oh my god, it sure would suck not to have this dragon egg right now. Oh my god. I am Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, in despair. Before I actually end off this video, I just want to say you guys can actually join this SMP. Yeah, it's a Bedrock realm. I'll leave the link to the Discord server in the description and probably the pinned comment too. Anyway, I just want to say if you want to see what the part 2 has in store, just hit the subscribe button and watch it when it comes out, I guess, or don't. I mean, it's completely up to you. You have free will and all, or do you? You have no idea how much I left out of this video, or just lied about in this video, because I have so many things in store, but I can't reveal them. Like, it's like that quote from Technoblade, do not reveal all your strategies in a YouTube video, you moron, you fool. Right, no one ever subscribes or likes the video unless I ask them to, so if you could please do that, that would help me a lot. It takes no time at all, and it's completely free, and as always, Technoblade never dies.